Okay, what's up, people? I want to say I greatly appreciate the comments that were made on my last video. I wasn't really expecting that much love. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, King Sigma. I'm sorry, Sigma Jones. Damn. Ah, respect, man. Thank you for that stream, and thank you to Paul Bryant and Kitty Gakade Jones, and everybody else who was in that stream that I may have failed to mention. Um, I just wanted to go over something real quick. I had this thought earlier today, and I was like, might make an interesting video topic. So I think about a week ago, and this is because as of late, um, sometimes what I'll do while I'm at work, if I'm working alone, which I have been working alone a lot lately, what I'll do is, I'll take I'll take one headphone, put it in my ear. I'll put a video on that might be long, excuse me, and I'll listen to it while I'm working. And oh yeah, and I've been listening to a lot of Man of Tomorrow's videos, and shout out to him. That guy is really smart. He puts out some awesome content. I mean, he is truly an amazing guy. I mean, he is up there, man. He's up there. But and I don't know the whole story, but there was a guy who frequents Man of Tomorrow's videos and stuff like that. And I think he's a content producer. I just can't remember his name right now. But there was something along the lines of he went to a foreign country and there's a woman there that he knows. And while he stayed with her, he bought her a stove. And then I guess he told the story of how, he bought the woman a stove, and that got back, up here. And then all of the, I guess they're pro-blacks, and I guess some of them are anti-SYSBM too. And they were giving him a line of, what, because he went to another country and bought this girl a stove. Now, I want you guys to try. I want you to try, okay? I want you to try. I know for some of you it's difficult. I want you to compare what it cost him to fly down there to wherever in South America that it was. So he had to fly there. And instead of paying for a hotel and stuff, he stayed with this woman, and he bought her a stove, and, she gave him the hoochie coochie, and she cooked for him on her new stove. I want you to try to compare and contrast that to what I've heard one of the I guess you can call him one of the most premier dating coaches here on social media. And I think for the most part, black media, social media too. And what is his name? Alpha Male Strategies. Now, I've only seen one or two videos of his, and I'm not knocking the guy. If that's what he wants to do, if that's how he wants to go about getting women, then that's fine. I have no problem with it. It's his life. He can do what he wants to do with his life. And I don't give, like I said, I held no grudges against the man. I'm not trying to start beef with him. None of that. But let's think about this. I think it was one of his first videos where he said something about he went out and he got some swag about himself and he bought some earrings. And in the video, he was wearing some earrings, and they were like these big diamond earrings. I have no idea what that would cost, but he made it sound as if they were expensive. And I think he did say something about buying an expensive car too, basically to impress the chicks. And he said something about, I went out, I did this and this, and then I roll down the street, I see a chick. I sell that bitch a dream, and then I dump her on the side of the road. So, I mean, I just want you to think about this. He spent money too. He spent money in order to get laid too. Just like this other guy did. He bought her a stove and he, you know, a plane ticket down there to whatever country it was. I can't remember. So, I mean, I don't see what the deal is. I don't understand why it is that so many of you get so mad at this guy and want to talk shit about him because he spent whatever he spent, $200 on a stove for this woman because she needed a stove. I don't, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay. I don't care who you are. If you're messing with a woman for long term, hell, even short term, you're coming out of your pocket. Okay. What's the other guy say? You got to get your body game up. Get your body game up. Okay. Well, look, even me, I mean, okay, I exercise. You guys know that, whatever. You've seen my makeshift setup in my garage. I spent money to do that. Not a lot of money. I mean, I got the TRX. You've seen that. I got that on Craigslist. I bought it from some Air Force guy who got it for free. I spent $60 on that. I have a weight vest. I forgot what I spent on that. I bought that a while ago. I bought gymnast rings. Those were cheap. That was like $40. My wife found some, I have mats on the floor. Those puzzle piece looking mats. So maybe you haven't seen that, but yeah, I have that. I have like a section of a square, you know, of those on the floor. Let's see. I went to Home Depot and I bought a piece of pipe, a piece of PVC coated 3/4 inch rigid pipe. Okay. So in other words, I spent money, right? But what if you're not like me and you're trying to get your body game up, right? Okay, you're going to go to the gym. You're going to get a membership. You're going to take supplements. That all costs money. All of it, right? If you get a car, well, you need to have a car, right? And then if you get a nice car to impress more chicks, you're still spending money. You're spending money. You're spending money to impress chicks so that you can get them in your bed. Essentially, we're all tricking. All of us. Hell, I'm married. I'm tricking. I'm the ultimate trick. I'm married. I bought, you see all this shit I fucking bought my wife? Bought her a fucking house and she has a fucking thing of makeup and shit and all that stuff and a hair dryer and brushes and combs and creams and all this stuff and lipstick and fucking eyeshadow and all this other stuff. We're all tricks. If you deal with women in any way, shape, or form for long enough, you're eventually gonna spend money. We're all tricks. So I don't see what the deal is. I don't know why they come after that guy so hard. It makes no sense. Because he bought her a stove. I mean, dude, if anything, he got off cheap. You see what I'm saying? He's not married to her, I don't think. Hell, you gotta pay money to get married. You gotta buy her a dress and shit. Hell, the bride's father is supposed to pay for the wedding or something like that. Not in my case. I paid for my own wedding. I'm a trick. I bought her a car. I'm tricking. She doesn't have a full-time job. I mean, she's gonna have a part-time job here pretty soon, but I mean, all the clothes, I paid for it. I'm a trick. I'm a daddy trick. I'm trick daddy. So, it just goes to show, man, these guys, they just try to come at with anything at all to cut down a brother who's out there, living his life, being happy with something besides an ADOS woman. That's really all it comes down to. Peace.